chat. Hello, welcome to stream chat. Hello, how are you? What's up? I'm back with the viewer. We're back, baby. Cute, hot, sexy anime girl back. I did forget to change my outfit, I'm not gonna lie. But to be honest, the one that you sent me had my boobers out. So I find a way to make the boobers not out. But how are you? Hi, Squishy. Hi, Cry. You're making me a little nervous, so I don't know if I should say hi to you or not. But I already did, so I guess I can't take it back. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're all doing good. I would like to tell you that other than Cry making me a little nervous, I'm in a pretty good mood, and I'm going to tell you why, because even though you didn't ask, I would like to tell you. I had a class this morning, and then on my lunch break, I was okay, so I'm sitting at a table, and I'm facing some windows where I can see out onto the street, right? And I see this lady, like, standing next to a car, and then there's a cop there, and I'm like, I wonder what's going on. And then there's another cop there, and they're kind of just, like, chatting, like, they're just talking. And someone's carrying some weird, I don't know, this thing out of her trunk. And then they all go into her trunk and start, like, pulling things out. And I think they're doing some sort of, like, drug search, because that's big in this area. However, they pulled out what would be my personal drug of choice. Golden Retriever puppies. They had, like, 8 of them. Okay, well, one of them was a black lab, but they had, like, 7 Golden Retriever puppies. And I was like, oh my god, everyone turn around right now and look at the puppies that I'm seeing out the window. And my classmate's like, wait, I think I remember them saying something about puppies on campus today. I'm like, what do you mean puppies on campus today? Can we go pet them? She's like, actually, yes, I think that's why they're here. Do you want to go? I was, you don't even need to ask me that question. Of course I would like to go. And so we walk all the way, like, several buildings over and are searching, because this is a building, it's happening in a building we've never been to. There's quite a few buildings on my campus. And so we're, like, wandering around, and suddenly we see it. There's, like, this big open spot with a bunch of people sitting in a big circle, and in the middle and on the laps of the people sitting in the circle are puppies. And so I am, like, thrilled, and we go and we sign, like, little paper, like, little consent forms or whatever, and we go and sit down in the circle, and they bring over the puppies, and they put this little Golden Retriever puppy, his name was Joe Burrow, and they put him in the girl sitting next to me's lap, my classmate. And so we're petting him, taking pictures and scratching his little head, and he is so soft, and he likes to chew on, he likes to, like, nibble at little badge holders, and he's giving us so many little kisses and snuggles. And then he crawls his way over into my lap and is, like, almost trying to crawl into the girl on the other side of me's lap, but is, like, falling off of me, and eventually decides that he just wants to stay in my lap, and he curls up into a little ball and just snuggles into my lap, and it just, I think it cured my depression. Unfortunately, we couldn't sit there cuddling with him for very long, because I did have to get to my next class, but it was like a religious experience. It was everything I could have ever wanted and more. It was so worth being a few minutes late to class. And then I passed my central line dressing change checkoffs immediately after. Talk about a good day. I hope you guys also had great days. I hope you guys get to pet a puppy soon. Tell me how you're doing. Squishy, how are you doing? Cry, how are you doing? Leo, how are you doing? If you're still here listening in, hello. Today we're going to be playing a game called The Test. So I actually don't know much about the game itself, other than the fact that it's like, it didn't say horror, it just said psychological game that gets really uncomfortable. I think the premise is essentially you're taking a test, you have to answer these questions, and they get really, like, deep and uncomfortable and psychological. I don't know how long the game is, so I also downloaded, it's like, there's, like, multiple games in the series. I downloaded the second one as well, just in case, because they were only, like, $1 on Steam, so I was like, let's go, I can handle that. So, because I don't know much about the game, I don't really know much about the trigger warnings for this game. However, I'm just gonna say, if you're sensitive to common topics that are within horror games or psychological horror games. Watch, you know, use viewer discretion is advised. I don't know what's gonna come up. So just, you know, viewer discretion's advised. I'm doing alright. Good. I'm good. I just re-dyed my hair. That's awesome. What color did you dye it? I miss having colorful hair. I want to have pink hair. I miss having pink hair. But also, I've never had green hair before, and I think that that would be fun to try. Like, maybe not all over green. Definitely not all over green, I think. But maybe, like, the little front pieces here. Maybe I do something with that. I don't know. I'm not allowed to have colored hair for school, though. But summer's coming up. I think we've got, like 4 to 5 weeks left in the semester. And when summer hits, I can do whatever I want for that period of time until I go back. Which I'm very excited about. I think I want to do pink again. It's just every time I have pink hair, I just feel like a bad bitch, you know? I feel like everyone should have pink hair at least once in their life. You should totally try green. See, green, if you can't tell by my headphones and pretty much everything, green is one of my favorite colors. Love it. So pretty. Oh, my tongue piercing green. Can you see it? I don't think you can see it. I don't think I can get close up. I don't think I can get close up enough for you to see, but my tongue piercing green as well. It matches. I'm thinking of switching it to a blue one, though, because blue is also my favorite color. Sleepy is a bad bitch. Thank you, but why? I mean, yes, actually. I agree with the sentiment. I've noticed that for a while, lol. The green or the tongue? I don't even know if you can see. You definitely can't tell here, but I also have like a little, I have a little nose piercing on my V-roid. On this side. The tongue? Yay! I'm glad it's noticeable. I actually hand painted that. I hand drew that on my tongue. On my V-roid so that you could see it. Sometimes when you talk, I could see it. You could probably see it when I'm like, OMG. Ah, scary. What are my face? I never use my faces. Which one's my scared face? Oh, no. Oh, whoa, I'm so angry. Ah, I'm so happy. You can see it on my happy face. Cute animated girl laugh. Oh, I'm so sad. Oh, that button also refreshes my page, I guess. Oh, it's my sad face. Oh. Okay, we're going back to regular neutral face. And that pulls up another tab. That's fun. I didn't know those buttons had functions until now. That maybe should be something that I put on my stream deck. Okay, now I'm just like not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm gonna pull up the game. Give me a hot min. The first one's just called the test. The second one is called the test, like hypothesis or something. I know what a hypothesis is. We're learning today. I didn't study for this though. Woo! Ah! Ew! Oh, that was that was really loud. Sleepy, guess what? What's up, Leo? What is it? Let me switch to gameplay. Where are you? Ah! Ah, there it is. There it is. No game. Ooh. Now, in order to begin, this is the most important part of this entire experience. You will be asked a series of questions and you must answer them honestly. Now, when I say answer them honestly, I don't mean answer them how you'd like to answer them. Answer them with the truth, even if that's hard to face. We all want to be good people. We rarely want to admit our faults, grievances, or mistakes. But you must decide what you truly want. Do you want this to work properly? Do you want the truth about yourself, your destiny in this world? Or would you rather live a lie just to hide from yourself? The process is very simple in theory, Just answer a long series of questions. This is like so loud in my ears right now. So I signed up for theater. My showcase tomorrow. That's so exciting, Leo! Oh, I did theater a little bit in my past. I did some theater. It's very fun. I hope you enjoy it and it goes really well. I'm stretching. I'm stretching. I probably needed that. Cray, I hate to break this to you. I don't have any fluids around me right now. Cray and I had a lengthy conversation earlier about the fact that I do not drink enough water. It's true. Get water. I'm streaming. I'd have to go downstairs to get water. I don't have water. We talked about this. But I know we did. Get some fluids, Messy. Guys, I just started the game. I can't leave. Okay. I have to fulfill it. I will. Okay. Hold on. Oh, the things I do. The things I do. Keep them entertained while I'm gone, Cry. I gotta get. I promise I'll be so fast. Hold on. Okay, wait. Before I go though, does like juice count, or does it have to be water? Cause I just remembered. I think I have apple juice, and that sounds pretty great. Well, okay, water. Okay, I hear you loud and clear. I'll get. Okay, fine. I'll be back. I'm back. What's up? I got water now. We're good. You probably can't hear me drinking, but I'm drinking. We're good. I got water. I don't know if I've ever... I'm starting to think this is just a me problem. Let me get my headphones. I'm starting to think this is just a me problem. But I literally do not feel thirst. Almost ever. Even though I'm definitely dehydrated most of the time. And so I just forget to drink water because I'm never thirsty. And then I just get dehydrated and then I'm a mess. Oh, please recalibrate, V-Right. What's up? Wow, I'm kind of in the way, aren't I, a little bit? Should I move my knee down? Ah, hide the bloopers. Hide the bloopers. Goodbye, boobs. And it just looks silly. Can I move up here? Oh, what do we think about that? I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel about me being up here, guys. Let me know. Not the boobs. It's okay, they're back. Boobers. I got boobers. They're visible. I hope this is okay for today, because I want to try to be out of the way. Oh, mommy milkers. Oh. Now I'm thinking about that picture of the almond with the boobs, and it's like almond milk. Okay, I'll continue in the game. The process is very simple in theory. Just answer a long series of questions. What's difficult is self-analyzing your own psyche to evaluate the truths in your own mind and life so that you can predict your future. You see, as long as you're honest with these questions and answers, you'll be able to see your own future here. This will tell you things you already know, but don't necessarily know that you know. What's happening right now? Okay, gotta pop up. As long as the answers you provide to the questions asked are 100% honest and true, this process will simply unlock a part of your mind that you do not have natural access to. I feel like we're about to get really up close and personal, chat. I feel like you're really gonna see my depths. This isn't psychic. I can see it in my... I don't know why my alerts aren't working, but I see it in my feed. What does that say? If only I can... Fine. What does that say? Why can't I only see half of it? If only I could find a girl to help drink water every day, like maybe 5 cups a day. Oh. From Quackity, by the way. Thank you, Quackity, for the tip and the light suggestion. Passive aggressive, mayhaps? A little. I hit my toes. Ouch. This isn't a personality test. This is simply nature. I don't know what it is I'm working. Oh! I'm stupid. I figured it out. We're good. I fixed it. Oh, God. Oh. My brain cell, like, you know the DVD thing that bounces around the screen and every so often it hits the corner of the screen, like dead on? My brain cell just did that. This is your own mind. This is simply nature taking its course. This is the human brain at work, unlocking hidden truths within itself. While attempting to answer many of these questions, you'll often wonder things like, well, this answer depends on the circumstances. I do wonder that. Create your own circumstances in your mind and answer the questions with a simple yes or no as you see fit. You may not understand nor realize it, but your mind will develop the situation required to answer your question the way it needs to be answered. I invite you to grab a drink of water, sit back, relax, and enjoy the experience. I did get a drink of water. We are about to begin with a series of questions, and provided that you're a willing participant, we will be unlocking some substantial information today. Here we go. Thank you, Cry. I'm having so many sips right now. It's so cold. Here we go. Do you believe that everyone should always be treated fairly? My immediate answer is yes. Yeah. I was gonna say, like, maybe, I don't know if the background noise is loud. I was gonna say maybe an exception for, like terrible people, like murderers and stuff, but I would argue that justice is fair. So I'm gonna say yes. Do you believe that everyone should always be treated equally? Again, I'm coming back to the murderer thing here. Is a core belief barring murderers? Yes? Have you ever invented anything? When I was in the 5th grade, we had to do a project where we invented something and like came up with an advertisement for it. And so my invention was a camera that you set up in front of yourself, and when you take a picture of yourself, it transports you to your destination. It's like a transportation device. What's the word for what transported is not the word. You like become atoms and then suddenly appear. Telepathy. No, that's brain thoughts. So help. Is transportation the right word? Teleport. Thank you, Squishy. Yes, it teleports you to your desired location. Now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, I don't know how it knew the location or. Thank you, Cry, for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you for the gifted sub. If you're in chat, my friend, don't be afraid to thank Cry. I appreciate you both for being here. Celebratory sippy. Okay. So, and my point is, in the basis of that, I'm gonna say I have invented something. It's not real, but I did come up with it. I don't like questions like this. I knew what I was getting myself into. Do you believe that you are worthy of someone's time investment? I think... It's too deep. I know. We're like 4 questions in. You just asked me if I invented something and I told you about my 5th grade invention. See, I know what my immediate answers for these things are, but I feel like I need to stop and think about it. At least give me garlic bread first, right? Damn. And he's not even cute. He kind of looks like that one guy. You know the one. The egg. Please, someone help. Someone know what I'm talking about, please. The egg. Eggman, thank you. Don't freeze on it like that. Damn, okay. I mean, that's the mask. That's what the point of the mask is. Would you consider yourself to be open-minded? I tried to be, but am I actually? I would like to think that I put in enough effort each day to at least hear people out. So I'm gonna say yes. Yes. Would you say sometimes some trust issues? Yeah. We don't have to elaborate on that one. Would you be alright with living alone forever? If we're talking about like living alone, like physically, like in a house alone. But who will kill the spiders for me? Who will help me kill the spiders? That's the mask. You can see his face on the mask. Wait, what? Oh my god, I thought he just had a fat neck. Oh, I just understood what you were saying. I thought he just had a fat neck. Oh, that's his face and he's wearing like a weird hat thing. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. Why is help written in blood on the table? Who's that? On the bed. Kind of beneath my arm. Ooh, who are you? How will you reach the top shelf? Joke's on you? My house is full of short people and then one tall person. And I just climb on counters to get to the top shelf. But if I lived by myself, I wouldn't put anything on the top shelf. Because obviously I can't reach it. Because I'm like 5'3". Would you be living alone together? I think that's okay. It doesn't mean that I have to be, like, alone forever. And it doesn't mean that I can't go out and, like, spend the night at other people's places if I really wanted to. I think that's okay. I like having my space and, like, alone time. Do you always give someone the benefit of the doubt? I would like to say that I do, but I don't know that that's the truth. I feel like I have to say no because sometimes I just inherently am like, no, fuck you. That's fucked. Do you dislike the sound of your own voice? Absolutely. This is why I don't have a lot of clips to post because I don't like rewatching my VODs. Do you like the color blue more than the color black? Actually, I do. I love the color blue. If you found money on the street and knew who it belonged to, would you give it back to them? Yeah. Well, my immediate answer is yes, but what would I... What would you really do? Another hydrate? Joke's on you, I was already reaching for it. Maybe it would... Oh my god, am I exposing myself as a bad person? I was gonna say maybe it would depend on who it belongs to. Okay, like if it belonged to like Moth or something, I would absolutely give it back. If it belonged to Jeff Bezos, no. But presuming that this is someone in my personal life that I know, I'd probably give it back. Are you sure you want the answers you seek? No, but I'm gonna put yeah for the sake of this for the sake of content. Okay, this question actually freaked me out a little bit. Hold on. Don't say that to me right now. Don't say that to me right now, because I feel like the last few days I've been seeing or like hearing about spiders more often, and I just killed one. Okay, I didn't kill it, my mom killed it. We just killed a spider earlier today in my house. The spiders are coming. I know. But the problem is I feel like every time I drop scissors, I feel like every time I see spiders really consistently, stop it, don't say something behind. Stop crying. Don't say that. I feel like every time I see spiders consistently, it's like a sign of, it's like a bad omen for me. Like something always goes fucked up afterwards. So I'm a little nervous. Am I afraid of spiders though? Oh my god, yeah. I have a can of Raid in my room at all times. Sometimes in my car too. If you knew you would emerge unscathed, would you jump into molten lava? No. Also because unscathed, that means I'm not injured, but that doesn't mean I'm not in pain, right? Would you consider yourself to be fat? I think by, like, standards of sizing, no. I'm straight size, so I'm gonna say no. Would you say that you have lots of charisma? Define charisma. I'm actually gonna look it up just so we can get the most honest answers here. What the fuck does charisma mean? Charismatic. When I think of the word charismatic, I think of like murderers for some reason. Like, you know, the ones that are like, oh, he was so charismatic, like I never knew, like. Okay, charisma, compelling attractiveness or charm that can inspire devotion in others. Well, chat, do you feel compelled to me? Do I inspire devotion in you, chat? Am I charming? Perhaps. Would you say I have lots of charisma though? No, I don't feel like I have the greatest social skills. Have you ever wished you could be temporarily frozen? We're talking about like frozen in ice? Oh. We're talking about frozen in place? No. Actually, also no. I've skewed my results. I've skewed my results. Oh, he's gonna come for me now. The wizard. Oh, this is all very interesting. Did you realize that the last letter of the previous 5 questions, when put together, spell the name Satan? No, I can't spell. Does that make you uncomfortable? Honestly? Not really. Are you good at finding hidden puzzles or clues? Nah. I could lie and say yes, but my streams would prove otherwise. Are you now wondering what other hidden messages are placed within these questions? Oh, well, now I am. I'm kind of wondering if it has something to do with the background here. I'm wondering what she's up to. She's got to smell by now. Have you been entirely honest with your answers thus far? No, because I accidentally clicked the wrong one. Are you afraid of the consequences for answering questions dishonestly? It was an accident, bro. No. Were you aware that there could be potential consequences for answering dishonestly? I mean, I guess I assumed, but no. Are you wondering how these questions began to take a strange turn? Nah. I kind of saw this coming. Would you consider yourself captivated? Sure. I'm intrigued. Keep going. Funny little magic man? Very interesting. Would you consider yourself to be brave? I don't think I've done anything worthy of the title of bravery, so no. Do you view yourself as someone with above average intelligence? No, I'm painfully average. Have you been looking for hidden messages in these questions? Honestly, no. Maybe it should be. Are you wondering which hidden messages you may have missed? Yeah, now I am, yeah. Have you begun to wonder how long this test will take or how many questions exist in this session? Yeah, because now you're asking me weird shit. Would you consider yourself to be a patient person? I think it depends on the circumstance. Well... It depends on the circumstance. I feel like generally yes, but I'm leaning towards no for some reason. I think, although I'm generally patient, my moments of impatience are strong enough that they outweigh that. Because I'm very impulsive and impatient sometimes. Do most humans annoy you? No. Do you prefer animals to people? Like, if I had to choose one or the other to have in my life, I would choose people. Obviously, but I do love me some puppies. We did just talk about this. I love puppies. I love cats. I'm a big cat person. I'm gonna say no, though. Do you believe in magic? Absolutely. Do you believe in God? Do you believe in God or the existence of some form of higher power? That's a good question. I'd like to hope. Maybe not in the traditional form, but I like to hope. Do you fear death? I wouldn't say I fear death itself. I fear the process of dying. But death itself, no. Quackity. Are you attracted to someone who you're not currently in a relationship with? Well, I think we all know the answer to that question. Yes. Crying emoji. Did you answer that last question with 100% honesty? Yeah, I did. Are you alone? Physically, yes, but I am streaming and there are people here, so I want to say no. If I told you with utmost certainty that there's something watching you, would you believe me? Well, there are definitely people watching. There are definitely people here watching, so yeah, I believe you, sure. Have you wondered who I am? Kinda, you look like Eggman. OMG, there's people watching you, OMG. Have you had shivers at any point during this session? No. I'm gonna take a sippy sip though. Okay, click no. No. Do you feel like you're being watched? In the traditional creepy sense? No, well, now I kind of do. Ew! The more I think about it, the more I do. I don't like it, yeah. Have you considered quitting this session early? No, I need content. Stop it. I'm nervous it's listening to me. Intense stare. Now I'm nervous it's listening to me. What do you mean? No. The answer is no. Do you eat at least once per day every day? Typically, yeah. Unless there's something like wrong. Sleepy. I know. I'm sorry. I'm taking a sippy. Thank you, Carl. Take another one. Ah, cheers to that. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Typically, yes. Do you realize that there's a high probability that you've missed a plethora of hidden messages thus far? I'm gonna keep it real with you, dude. I don't like the way that a lot of people like to dance around the truth and hint at it, even though I'm guilty of doing it too. Just tell me what you want to say. Why are you giving me hidden messages? Yeah, probably though. You could just tell me. Are you wondering what they are? I mean, now I am. Every stream now you need water. You're gonna use all 20k of your channel points on getting me to hydrate. Would it bother you to never know without finding them yourself? No. I think I'd be okay. Is your favorite number 7? No, I think it's 2. But 7's a good number. Life is short, but it's the longest thing we'll ever do. Do you agree? That's what she said. Yeah. Unless you've met me. Ha ha ha. Okay, yes. I will in the sake of making you hydrated. Thank you, I guess. If I must. Oranges cannot be compared to apples. Do you agree? No, I think they're comparable because they're both fruit. They're different, but everything's different. I'm gonna say no. Venus is sometimes referred to as the morning star. Did you know that? Nah, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool though. I like Venus. Everyone deserves a second chance. Do you agree? No. No. Some people fucked up the chance they got, and that's it. You can do anything you put your mind to. Do you agree? No, I think the resources that people have plays a big factor in that. And along with a lot of other things. I just don't know how to phrase it. Obedience is more important than freedom. Do you agree? No, why would I agree with that? I'm literally American. Underwater adventures sound like a fun time. Do you agree? Like, how far underwater are we talking? Are we talking like submarine? I'm not into that. Nah. That scares me. Aww! Did you realize that the first letters of the previous 8 questions spelled the phrase I love you? I didn't, but that's so sweet. Thank you. I love you. I love you so much. Thank you. I didn't realize that. That's so sweet. Do you wish to be loved? I mean, I think everyone does. Yeah. Have you ever felt hated? That's a good question. I'm trying to think of a time where I would've. Yeah. I can't say why, but yeah. Do you have any addictions? I'm addicted to this. I'm addicted to the grind. I'm addicted to this dick. Oh, stupid. I breathe in the water. I breathe it in. See, this is why I don't want to go on underwater adventures. Addicted to mommy milkers. You're so right, Squishy. Do you have any addictions? Not by, like, the typical sense. No. You know, for that, maybe I will take your cookie. No. Do you dislike the color pink? No, I like pink. I think it's fun. You're gonna make me stop. I feel like he'd be mad. Sorry, I actually don't know. I've been assuming based on your Eggman hat. I feel like they'd be mad at me if I stopped in the middle to sing, like, a Marina song or something. Does the color gray seem depressing? I don't think so. I think it could be utilized in many contexts, including like a serene, cool, calm, clean aesthetic. Do you enjoy loud music? Yeah. Do you like to dance? Yeah, I rarely do it, but it's fun when I do. Would you consider yourself normal? I'm not normal. I'm not like other guys. I wear this hat. Chat, hello, this is a new feature on Twitch. I love it. Ooh, fun! I didn't know Twitch had a new announcement feature. Ooh. And I can't even see it on the screen, so you could say secret messages in the announcements. That's crazy. Kai's gonna say penis or something in the announcements. No, but I don't know that like, I don't know what normal is. No. Do you love your parents? I mean, we're not close, but sure. You ever been lied to? Oh, yeah. Penis. Yeah! Penis! Do you get angry often? No. No, I'm very rarely angry. I don't feel thirst, and I rarely feel anger, either. Do you hold grudges? There are definitely some people that I know that I don't like, but I can't remember why. But I just know I'm like, you did something in the past that was bad enough that I've chosen not to like you, which I don't do often, and I just don't remember what it was, but I'm sure it was bad. So, maybe a little bit. Have you ever forgiven someone? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Have you ever done something that you knew you shouldn't have done but still did it anyways? I think everyone has. Have you ever lied? Yeah. You ever cheated on a test? Okay, story time. In middle school? This is a terrible story. Don't do this. I don't recommend this. And it's stupid and it's ridiculous. In middle school, though, I was really struggling in this one math class. And there was this one particular exam that I was retaking. I just needed to pass it. But I couldn't remember the formula for like a triangle or something. And so what I did is I wore a skirt that day. And I wrote the formula on my upper thigh. So then I could just like lean my head on my arm and kind of glance under the desk like I was thinking and lift up my skirt a little bit so I could see the formula on my leg. Because what were they gonna do if they caught me? Tell me pull up your skirt? I'd be like, I'm a minor. No. So don't do that. That's stupid. But that was the that's the story of the time I cheated on a test in middle school. Yeah, I have. You won't cheat this test, you won't cheat this dick. Do you think flowers are more beautiful than trees? I think they have comparable beauty. So no. You ever wanted to be an animal instead of a person? Absolutely. If I could be a cat, a little house cat, I would. Do you believe you have psychic powers? I think if I really worked for it, yeah. Not like worked for it. I feel like if I chose to tune into it, yeah. You ever seen a ghost? I've never seen one, no. Do you dream often? Often's kind of subjective. Like maybe once or twice a week. I don't know, I feel like I've been so tired lately and getting so little sleep, I don't have like the time. I did last night though, it was weird. I don't remember much of it, but I just remember it being weird and slightly negative. Okay. I'm gonna say, yeah, like a normal amount. Do you have nightmares often? I mean, not like particularly often. You suffer from anxiety attacks. Not as much as I used to, but yes, still sometimes. Suffer from depression. I think we all do. That's not true. Don't internalize that, but yes. Do you exercise often and stay active? No, I literally just told you I have depression. Is there a particular type of food that you despise? I do hate the texture of refried beans. I just think it's awful. In terms of like types of foods though. There's no like genre of food that I just hate. I don't think. Oh no, actually I lie. I don't like seafood. Would you consider yourself emotionally wounded? I think we all have emotional wounds to some extent. Emotionally wounded? Sure. I don't like seafood either. It's just, I don't know, it's icky, you know? I can fuck with some, like, coconut, like, popcorn coconut shrimp, you know, from the kids menu. I can fuck with that, but pretty much nothing else. I will eat shrimp if I can't see it. The only reason I do not like shrimp, the texture is a little bit weird, but I particularly do not like shrimp because I don't like the way it looks. I do not like the way it looks. I like the heck out of crab rangoons. What is crab rangoons? Have you ever felt betrayed? Yeah. Do you ever feel lost in life? Lost is maybe not a word I would use. I'm gonna say no. I feel like at the moment I have pretty good direction, but that could change by the end of the year. Would you consider yourself a natural leader? I think if I know what I'm doing and I know what to do, yes, I will lead. But generally, if I'm in a situation where, like, I'm not comfortable or I don't know, no, not at all. Tell them to go left goes right. What? If you could push a button and destroy the world, would you press it? No. Why the fuck would I press that? Do you sometimes dream of being a hero? I think we've all had those, like, daydreams where we're like, oh my god, like a shooter comes into this restaurant that I'm in and I, like, disarm him or whatever, like, or oh my god, this person's choking and I save them. I feel like we've all had thoughts like that. Yeah. Is that a hero? Eh. Have you ever been bullied? Yes. Have you ever bullied someone else? Not intentionally, no. I don't know if I ever have unintentionally. If I have, I don't know about it, but never intentionally. Do you consider yourself to be a dreamer? Absolutely. Do you sometimes hurt people's feelings unintentionally? Yes, but I think that's just part of life. Find space fascinating? Honestly, no. I'm so sorry. I don't. I think it's okay. Do you consider yourself to be an artist? No, I fucking suck at art. And I never have the time to do it. Would you consider yourself to be a good friend? I could be better. I could be better. I have, my weaknesses for sure. And I think a lot of my weaknesses have to do with my own insecurities. I'm gonna say no. Do you consider yourself to be flawed? Yes. Have you ever fantasized about being a supervillain or performing a heinous, egregious crime? Fantasized? No. You are a great friend. Thank you, Cry. Do you believe in perfection? In its purest conceptual form, no. I'm currently thinking about all those really satisfying, like, compilation videos where they're, like, scraping the kinetic sand off the top of the glass to make it perfectly level. In people, no, but in most things, no, so I'm gonna say no, but in satisfying videos, yes. Have you ever stolen from someone? If you... She's not gonna watch this, it's okay. If you count the fact that I borrow my sister's face cream without telling her sometimes, because it's nice and she won't notice that I took a little bit, then yes. Have I ever, like, stolen? No. I don't think so. Never intentionally. If it's, like, a case of, like, someone, like, let me borrow something and I forgot to give it back, yeah. I have horrible memory, and if people don't remind me of things, I will forget. Not intentional, though. I'm gonna... Oh... I don't know. No, I don't... No. Never, like, stolen. Stole our hearts. I don't think that counts. Would you ever kill anyone under any circumstances? want to say yes under the circumstance of, like, protecting myself or my loved ones. But I don't know that if it came down to it that I could do it. I think if I did it, it would be like a heat of the moment thing. Like, it's self-defense, like, someone's running at me and I already have the gun aimed and pointed and I just do it, you know? That would be it. If you had one day to live, would you tell anyone? Yes. Ever told your darkest secrets to someone? What are my darkest secrets that are definitely not Twitch friendly? Yes. Some of them. Do you trust me even though you know nothing about me? Trust is a strong word. I don't distrust you, but we haven't built a rapport, really. Rapport. That one time at band camp, that poor flute. What happened to the flute? Leave the flute alone. Not the flautist. The flautist. Band camp's crazy. Band kids are wild. My sister's a band kid, so I know. No. Trust is a strong word that I wouldn't use. Do you know who I am? No. Well, I know who you are. Okay. I'm like a little afraid that the game's gonna like take my computer information and put like my legal birth name on the stream. If I appeared behind you right now, would you scream? Probably, like any normal person would. If I told you that I've been behind you this entire time, would that scare you? No, because I know that's a lie. Of course not. That would be silly, now wouldn't it? Would you consider yourself to be empathetic? Yes, I actually feel like that's one of my strengths. Would you consider yourself to be romantic? I would like to think so. OMG, we got ourselves an empath. As an empath, I'm sensing that the girl on the bed is in danger. Have you ever been in a physical fight? No. Are you prone to headaches or migraines? Not typically. Do you look at the ground when you walk? Yes, for some reason. Are you attracted to the opposite sex? Yes. Do you ever shave your head? Absolutely not. I would look like a chickpea. Are you attracted to muscular bodies? I mean, I'm not like specifically attracted to muscular bodies, and they're not like my top tier, but there's nothing wrong with them. You're beautiful just the way you are, you know. All bodies are good bodies. Sure. You ever dance when no one's looking? Absolutely. My kitchen, 2 a.m. Do you trust your best friend entirely? Let's see if they're watching right now. I don't think so. They're not. Okay. Respectfully, no. Respectful, no. Not entirely, but a lot. Do you remember your childhood extremely well? I mean, I don't know that anyone remembers their childhood in, like, extreme detail. But I remember, like, bits and pieces, yeah. Extremely well, though? No, I don't know that anyone remembers their childhood extremely well. No. Ah, yes, romantic mood with cupcake playing. I saved Dick Bucket in a CPR. Okay, little sidetrack. We were practicing our CPR skill in lab today, and I'm in this room. I'm the youngest person in my class by like a good deal, and I made a joke. I was like, We gotta turn on CPR by Cupcake, and they had no fucking idea what I was talking about. This entire group of people, some of them weren't even that old. They're like in their early mid-20s, like 23. Like, how do you, I know you're on TikTok, how do you not know CPR by Cupcake? You know, I saved Dick by giving it CPR, and she looked at me like I was insane. Am I chronically online? I don't know. Would you rob a bank if you could get away with it? No, I think, well, if I really, really needed it, yes, but I don't. And I know that that would hurt a lot of people, so no. Do you ever dream about running from a killer? I feel like I have before. Yeah. Occasionally. You ever dream about falling off a cliff? Occasionally. My dreams are usually a lot weirder than this. You ever dream about being naked in public? I have once or twice. Not like fully naked, I don't think. I have my undies on, but sure. Do you enjoy scary movies or books? I do. Sleepy, but you can go to Marina concerts with the money. It's okay. I have a job. I can work for it. It'll be okay. I don't... As much as I love Marina, that's not worth hurting a bunch of people. Do you enjoy comedic television shows or movies? Yeah. Do you like being the center of attention? Sometimes. I'm a Leo, after all. Okay, sometimes, not always, but sometimes, yeah. You feel like something is always watching you? No. You ever wondered what it would be like to go to space? I mean, I feel like maybe I've thought about it, but never, like, really pondered. Oh. Have you ever had an out-of-body experience? I don't think so. No. I don't think so. Have you ever punched a nun? No, where would I find a nun? No. You like dogs better than cats? I like them pretty equally, to be honest. Not to be that guy, but I do. Do you prefer to read more than you prefer to watch movies? I really don't get to do either. Ever. I get... No, I guess I like them pretty equally, to be honest. So you're wondering why I asked you if you ever punched a nun? Actually, yes, I'm curious. Please, do enlighten me. Oh, okay. Do you get starstruck easily? I mean, if you brought the right people into the room. If you bring Quackity into the room, my guy. I think I'd be so Star Trek. I don't know what I would even do. Easily? I don't know that I've ever had the opportunity, so I don't know. Do you hate going to big parties and social gatherings? Look, Sleepy, Quackity's behind you. Oh my god, make out with me right now. I put on chapstick, it's okay. No. No, I think with the right people there, it's fun. Also, define big, right? Do you hate it though? No, because obviously, since I love being the center of attention, I do love having an excuse to get dressed up and look cute. Is your favorite part of your birthday receiving presents? Actually, no. It's like one of the only times of year that I actually get to spend time with some people, and it's really nice. I would argue that that's my favorite part. Seriously though, have you ever punched a nun? Like, really? Just bam, right in the face, nun punch. You're kind of making me wish I almost had. No, I really haven't though. Did you laughy? Did you say what the fuck in your head or even a lot? Guys, did I say what the fuck? Help. Roll back the clips. I don't remember what I said. I don't think I did. Is my best guess. No, I don't think so. Cool. Are you now eager to somehow get the opportunity to punch a nun sometime soon? And no, I don't like hurting people. If there's a hell, do you think you're going to it? I don't personally believe in hell, but I don't know that I've ever done anything like bad enough under my beliefs that would constitute that. I think I've done some probably morally questionable things, but nothing like really bad. Do you enjoy fantasy fiction games? Define fantasy fiction games. Like, what's like an example? If we're talking fantasy, like wizards and warlocks and like stuff like that, honestly though, Corpse Party. Okay, yeah, I like Corpse Party. I'll take it, sure. Do you masturbate frequently? For that? I feel like I'm not allowed to like even show this question on stream. I'm just gonna get it out of the way real quick. Are you wondering what constitutes frequently? I'm not discussing this. Okay, yes. Are you more than slightly uncomfortable right now? I would not say uncomfortable, but no. I'm still chill. I'm just a little like, what? What the fuck? Is your mouth dry? I mean, it's moister than usual, but some might still argue yes. No, I've got spit in there right now. I'm like, guys, does my mouth sound dry? Okay, maybe it's a little dry. Does profanity make you uncomfortable? No, but I always end up, I feel like I curse a little too much sometimes, and I worry about making people uncomfortable. Do you believe in legendary beasts such as the Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot? I don't not believe in them, but I would not say that I think in the sense of legend and lore that they are real. The way that they are portrayed. Are you poor with money management? I'm not great, but I've met people who are worse. I'm okay. Okay enough, for sure. Choose one of these numbers that you feel resonates with you most in this very moment. 69. I kind of want to pick 7. I do like the number 7. 21's good, it has a 2 in it. But how could I pass up 69? Hold on, I'll use my psychic intuition. I'm just gonna pick 69, I don't know. Choose one of these colors that you feel resonates with you most in this very moment. Why don't you have pink? I'm feeling kind of pink right now. I'll do blue though. Wow, ooh, green though. I like blue's my favorite color, I'll pick blue. Choose one of these words that you feel resonates with you most in this very moment. Wicked, sick, plagued, wretched, toxic, vile. Guys. What? How would you describe me right now? Wretched. Wicked could be positive, right? I don't know why I'm like coming back to wretched. I'll put wretched. Even though I use the word vile all the time. Wretched. Choose one of these words that you feel resonates with you most in this very moment. Blessed, glorious, divine, angelic, heavenly, celestial. I feel celestial. What song is that? It's on the tip of my tongue. Champagne. Marina. Beautiful. Part of me wants to say glorious. I feel like they're testing me to see if I'm manic right now. I'm not. Glorious. Just based on vibes alone. Choose one of these words you feel resonates with you most in this very moment. Luck, skill, agility, intellect, charm. I just like the word charm. Do you enjoy solving mathematical puzzles? Sometimes. Do you speak? Absolutely not. I do not speak more than one language fluently. I barely speak English. No. You ever visited a country other than your own? No, I haven't. Do you enjoy coffee? The kind that doesn't taste like coffee, yes. I tried Starbucks double shot like in the cans today, and pretty good. Do you believe in demons? Yeah. Believe in angels? I do. Are you afraid of sharks? No, not particularly. Do you prefer baths over showers? No. I do prefer showers. Does the smell of perfume or cologne give you headaches? Not usually. Did you see a shadow move in your room a few moments ago? No, I'm oblivious. That's fortunate. Thanks. I appreciate you looking out for me, dude. Did you ever hear your name being called even when you know no one's calling it? Yeah. Do things in your home often go missing and then reappear later? Not like super often, but I'm pretty sure the times that it does happen is just because I put things down and forget immediately. I'm horrible about it. And it's even worse when I do it to my phone because I never have my ringer turned on almost ever. It's always on vibrate, so I can't even like hear it to call it. Not really. If they do, it's usually my fault. Do you ever hear footsteps around you when you're alone? No. You ever hear random knocking noises around you? Yeah, but there was a squirrel in the walls for a hot minute. There was a squirrel in my walls. Briefly. I think he's gone now. I say no, not like of the non-squirrel variety. Do you often look at the same time on the clock every day? I mean, I consistently see like repeating numbers on the clock, but it's never like the same ones, I don't think. I have my favorites. No, I don't think so. Have you ever felt your feet being grabbed at night while sleeping? No. Oh my god, the ghosts have feet fetish. Do you mean pets? I do! Ruby reveal. Is your favorite color green? It's definitely one of them, so I'll say yes. Are you attracted to a family member? Absolutely fucking not. Ew. If you want... I gotta hold on. I gotta process that question for a minute. What the fuck? That just came out of nowhere. It really hit me. That one really got me. Oh, what the fuck? If you won the lottery, would you share the money with anyone? Yeah. I think so. If you could be the dictator of your own country, would you accept the role? Absolutely not. I don't like a lot of responsibility. Do you ever wonder what it would be like to be in prison? Sometimes I think about it. That's not true. I have thought about it before, but I don't like regularly think about what prison's like. Yeah. I've thought about it. Do you like fishing? It's okay, but I know that it can hurt the fish, so I'm not like a huge fan. I haven't done it in a really, really long time, so I'm gonna say no. Do you like hunting? I've never personally gone hunting. I have gone shooting though. Again, I don't like the thought of killing for sport. Not for me. Do you like camping? No, there's spiders out there. Do you like guns? Not really, to be honest. You're getting tired of answering questions? Maybe a little bit. We don't, no one needs to know the answer to that question. Eyes of the window to Don't sleepy me. Don't sleepy me. No, you don't know what I put. You don't need to know what I put. Eyes are the window to the soul. Do you agree? Sure. Do you always keep your promises? I try, but I think sometimes it's just not possible, unfortunately. There have been times where I've had to break promises for the safety of myself or others, or maintaining boundaries, and that's okay. Do you ever completely trust someone who's lied to you? I guess it depends on what the lie is. Like, if you told me you liked my shirt, like if I asked if I looked okay and you were like, yeah, and I didn't. If I found out later that I looked like shit, I'd probably be a little salty for like 5 minutes and then be fine. So, yes, depending on what the lie is. Are you an only child? I'm not. I have a sister. Do you ever enjoy being drunk? I am, for legal reasons, for legal reasons, I'm not old enough to drink. I've never been drunk, which is true. I have drank before, though, legally. But I've never been, like, drunk, and I don't think I would like it, so no. Do you like tattoos? I do! First of all, people with tattoos are so hot. Do you enjoy being high in any form? I've never been high, so I'm just gonna say no. Do you believe you have a soul? Yes. Did you cry this week? Yes. Are you upset with someone right now? Not, like, particularly. I mean, there's some grudges I'm holding, but, like, I'm not particularly upset with anyone right now, so no. Is there someone you're not being completely honest with daily? I don't think so. There's no one that I'm, like, being intentionally dishonest with. I don't think so. Do you understand how this works yet? No. If you answer the questions twice, your truths may change. It's not just about answering the questions. It's about the time you spend answering them and the combination you answer them in. Oh, interesting. Yeah, they're trying to wiggle the truth out of me. It's about many different variables you never guessed. Do you understand? Kinda. Are you wondering if the end of the test is coming soon based on the previous question you just answered? Yeah. If I were to tell you that this entire process was planted here for you, specifically you, to learn something about yourself, and anyone else that bothers using this is just a byproduct of its intention, would you believe that? No. I'm a little self-centered, but not that much. The noises in the background feel like when you get a dramatic moment on Survivor. I don't know if that's like a really niche reference, but I mean, Survivor isn't, but the sound effect is. Yes. Are you afraid of dying alone? Depends on how you define dying alone, but I think yes. Do you worry that one day you'll be unexpectedly murdered? I don't think about it, really, but that is a valid concern. But I don't think I think about it often enough to say that I worry about it. Are you always on guard waiting to fend off an attack? No. I'm pretty relaxed right now, if you can't tell. Just vibing. Do you feel like I know you yet? No. Heard any strange noises while answering these questions? The survivor sound effect, but other than that, no. I think we have enough information about you. Whether you skipped questions... that was an option? Whether you skipped questions, answered honestly or dishonestly, took loads of time to respond, or answered quickly without reading or understanding properly, I've been able to tell. I'm calculating your results. I'm analyzing you very carefully. I'm judging you. Based on what you've told me, this is what I can conclude. I'm nervous. Why am I nervous? OMG blush? You might... this is gonna go to my head immediately. You just might be the most beautiful soul to walk this earth without ever even realizing it. You have so much love inside to give, and you don't have enough people to truly give it to. You may have to try extra hard to find enough people willing to accept your love, but once they accept you and let you in, they will never want to let you go. Anyone who isn't interested in giving you a chance is not worthy of your love. Remember that and hold it dear to you. You do not want to get hurt, but you need to understand that only those willing to take a hit will go somewhere in life. Forgive those who have wronged you in the past, but do not forget the lessons they taught you. This is imperative to your happiness. More people should really give you a chance sometimes. You hear that, guys? Give me a chance. Subscribe with Twitch Prime. Not for your benefit, but for their own. They're really missing out on such a wonderful individual and all of the things you have to offer them. Just know that no matter what, whether people wisen up and begin to understand you for who you really are, or whether they just ignore it for whatever reason, you are going to be just fine. Your success and happiness is determined by one thing and one thing only: yourself. Your secret word is fairness. Remember this word. It will come in handy. Fairness. Use Twitch Prime on your favorite streamers like Sleepy. So true. Fairness. Take the secret word that was assigned to you at the end of your session and leave it in a comment for us. We will be selecting some of you based on your answers to be included in a future project we're currently working on. This game's been out for a little bit, so I'm sure that's probably done by now, but don't be afraid. This is an opportunity for you to be a part of history. This is a chance for you to be a part of something greater. Be sure to note your secret word in your comments. I feel like I need to write it down. I don't know why. If you do not wish to be a part of an upcoming project, simply leave your secret word out of your comments and we will not select your name. We appreciate any and all comments you leave though, and we always read them thoroughly. Thank you for taking the time to answer these questions. I know they've been of some help to you, and if they aren't yet, it will all make sense very soon. Trust me on that. You can find the test Hypothesis Rising, the test Final Revelation, and the testing chamber on Steam if you've enjoyed this installment. You can also find the Journey series and the Advisor series, which we'd encourage everyone to try. The test Hypothesis Rising is the other one that I bought for today in case this was really short, but this is actually a perfect length. Good job, the test remastered. If you'd like to support us further or try our other games, you can find a link to all of our titles on the title screen of this game under the section under our other games. Thank you so much for your support. We appreciate you. Aww. That was a really interesting game. I actually liked it. I thought it brought up the opportunity for you guys to get to know me better. Ew, I don't like the whispering in the title screen though. I'm not a fan of that. Hold on, let me switch to just chatting so I can close that and not listen to the whispers of the damned. I liked it. I thought it was interesting. It was a really neat format that I've not seen from a video game before. I do think it asked some pretty hard-hitting questions. The incest one was weird. I don't know why they chose to throw that in there. But what do you guys think? Do you feel that their assessment of me was accurate? Come on, make my head bigger. Tell me that they're right. I think it's interesting. I definitely think some of the assessment was true, which is weird. And it also is weird because some of the things that were in the final assessment were like things people have said to me before and things people have said to me recently, which was super weird. And I thought it was really weird that it asked me questions like, is my mouth dry? Like, yes, it's dry. Why do you know that? Why do you know that my mouth's dry? You know? I feel like it was right about you. Thank you, Squishy. I try my hardest. I try to be cool. Did you hear that, guys, though? Everyone give me a chance. I'm pretty okay. I'm pretty okay, according to this game. I gotta remember the word fairness, though. I'm gonna write it down on my phone, because I don't have a pen over here for some reason. There we go. When I look down, it looks like she's closing her eyes. I'm not. I'm just looking down. But I don't think I'm gonna start on the second one today. What did chat think about